So I'm gonna do another live, of course, and yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to. Yeah. I'm gonna do like a story time, of course. I feel like I did this story time more than once, but it's like I'm gonna try to do my braces story. If you guys don't know, I used to have braces. So it's like, I think I did this story once in my other lives, just random talk, but so I wanted to do this so much because like if you guys have braces and anything like that. So yeah, like I'm gonna tell you about my experience having braces for 6 years. So let's start like this. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. So around what year was this? I think it was around let me see. Give me a sec, guys. So mm, sixth grade. So I think it was around 2012, around there. I don't remember what exact year, but I got my braces when I was in sixth grade. So, first, I want to have braces and like that, and I really wanted them. So it was like I don't know if I was deciding. So I wanted them so bad, and then my family members, my mom, my my grandma, and and they told me you don't need them. You don't need them. So I was like, okay. So I don't need them. And they like, oh, you don't need them. I'm like, hey, because, and they always make this joke of me, like, because I have Mariah Carey's teeth. So I was like, okay, what? So it's like, okay, weird. And after that, I was like, okay. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And the first day, I went to the dentist office. I went to a orthodontist. So I went to orthodontist and I was laying in a chair and it was like one of those dentist chairs, of course, and I had to lay back, like my body was like this, like curled up like that. If like that. So my body was laid back. So after I was laying down, I was like, okay, how I'm gonna feel like that. And then they put like a lot of things in my mouth. So it's like they put like those things like the mouth guards in your mouth and they open your mouth like wide. So it's like and they put like this thing, they put like a thing in my mouth, then they put like a little like a water and a saliva sucker. So it would like all the saliva will not, temporize my thing. So after that, I got it, and I was like, I don't know, I was nervous, of course, because I was like, oh my god, I'm getting braces. So they glue the bracket on my teeth. They just clean my teeth, and they clean it on top and all, and then they polish it. And after that, they put the bolts. They're like this big, so. But the other thing is, I didn't get them on top yet. I got them on the bottom. After that, I was nervous because I was like, okay, they had to get them on the bottom. So yeah, I was nervous. And after that, they said come back maybe in maybe I think I got them for the first year, and then around seventh grade, I got my top ones. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But yeah, I got my top ones on, so I did the same procedure, and I'd be going there every month, so they could check everything going on. And I was nervous because I see everybody like looking at me weird, like, oh, I wish this girl had braces. So I was like nervous because I want to have straight teeth, and I want to have nice teeth, like good teeth and straight teeth because I had like a crossbite. If you see right now, like right here, It used to be bigger, like this much. Like it was big, so I didn't want that. So after that, I got my braces, and then later on, maybe a year or two later, everybody started getting braces. So I was laughing at them like, haha, now karma got you, and now you got braces too. So it was like, okay, I got braces. So after that, I started getting used to them. And most of the time, I'd be eating chips and, drink everything. I had to brush my teeth, everything like that. Because when you have braces, oh my God, that's the worst thing ever, to be honest. Especially like you have to brush your teeth until you're like, you have to brush them because if you don't brush them, your breath will stink. Because the braces on your braces, your food will gather up and you will have bad breath and bad everything in your mouth. So it's disgusting for honest. Sorry, I'm being nasty, but after that, I got it. I got my teeth done. Like after that, I keep brushing my teeth every day, every 3 times a day. Even when I was in school, I had to brush every day too. And one time I had a lemon head like what do you call that? A jaybreaker, jawbreaker. Like if you don't know what that is, I think I'm saying it wrong, but it's like one of those things. A breaker, a jawbreaker, if I'm saying that right. But yeah, it was like this big. And I put it in my mouth and then I think this side, when I bit on that side, I thought I broke something. So after that I spit it out and I checked it was my bracket broke. And I was like, "Oh crap, mom, my bracket broke." So after I got that, I was like, "Oh man, I had to go to the dentist." So they fixed my broken bracket, and I was happy about it, of course. Because I was like, "Really?" Then after that, a few years went by. I was in high school. I had braces. Everybody else had braces too. So it felt weird. And I was like talking weird, and my lips are like that. Like, oh, so because the braces. So after that, I was like, okay. And later on, I was like, okay. And I tried to figure out, and I found out, like, from my mom's, like, oh, yeah, and the time went by. So like, yeah, a year went by, and she told me, I was like, man, I can't wait to get my braces off, in 3 years. She's like, and she looked at me like, oh, wait. I was like, you had your braces on for 6 years. I'm like, no. I'm like, and she's like, yes. I'm like, no. Like, we were debating on this or no. And I checked, I'm like, yeah, you had it for since you were sixth grade. And I'm like, oh no, like I had it for 6 years. So I was like mad about it because I was like that. And the braces were not even helping. They tried to tighten it to make everything look great. So I decided to try to get surgery on my my jaw. So it line up to my top and my bottom. So perhaps it happened as I was like, okay, I wanna go to a what do you call it? Those people at doctors, I forgot where I went, but like they had a bit paste in my mouth and try to figure out what's gonna happen. So, and after that, and they told me like, oh, we're gonna break your jaw, and then we're gonna like put some lining up here and here, and then they broke everything else. So I was thinking about, it, I was like, okay, and they told me you need to get wisdom teeth pulled. So I was okay, I understand. So one day I went to the doctor, like to get I scheduled it and I couldn't eat after 24 hours. So I'll be hungry because they say if you are gonna get something like you're gonna get any procedure, it be your nose or your mouth or anything, you can't eat. You can't eat after the 24 hours. So because if you mix medication and your stomach's upset and you don't know if you're gonna throw up because of the medication in your system. So I was okay. And I got ready. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I think it was a Thursday or Wednesday. I don't remember. It was a Thursday or Wednesday when I got my wisdom teeth pulled. So after that, I was going there. My family member went with me. I had messy hair, don't care kind of shit, and it was pink and it was stripy. And then I had pajama pants of pink and all that. all over. So yeah, I was like, okay. And I got that. And then so after that, I went and we went there and then all that. And they called me in. We went in, called me in. And they said, okay, we're going to do that. So I gave my phone to that family member. And I should have turned my phone because my phone died fast. And I don't know why. So yeah, I didn't know. Ask me what kind of phone did I have because I don't know. So perhaps I was like, okay, okay, I don't know what to do. So after that, they said, okay. After that, it was my appointment was around 10 something. So they laid me out and then they like put some hot pads around my body because my body was cold. And they put it here, they put it here, they put it on my ankle and all that, try to put the veins. So happened as I was like, okay, I don't know what to do now. So yeah. And then after that they find the vein. And I just got my nose ring. Like I think it was in 2016. Yeah. So after that, I was like, okay. And they said here we're gonna like put you on another sleeping medicine. We're gonna put you up, and we gotta take off your nose ring. And I just got my nose ring not so long ago. So yeah, my nose was so sensitive. So they put like a thing on my nose, and they put a medicine, and they put a breathing thing on my nose, and it was like a lot of pressure. All that air going up your nose. It's like water going up your nose, but air small. Like it's like you blowing up your nose. Like it's weird. So after I did that, so after that. And I looked at the clock. I looked at the nurse. The nurse was talking to me. And I looked at the clock, and it was 10:24 or 10:20. So in the morning. So I looked at the clock. I was like, oh, like I lay back and then looked that way. So I made sure. And after that, lights out, lights out. So I was like, wow, wow, lights out. I'm sorry, you hear something. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I didn't realize it was like my body was so tired and I knocked out. So yeah. Then after that, I was like, okay. And then I was so deep in that sleep. It felt so good sleeping. It felt like I was like in like sleep, like deep sleep. It was so good because it was like, wow. So I like first, like you know how your pupils when you open your eyes, like your pupils like dilate on its own. You know, like you're seeing a light or something. So it happened as I was like, open my eyes. So I happened I opened my eyes and I was like, and then he told me like, so the nurse was tapping on my arm, and I don't like to be touched. So she was like, miss. Like, I was like, oh my God. She was tapping on my right arm, like, miss. Like, she was shoving me. So I was like, oh my God. And then my eyes, when they opened, they were oh my God. I was like, oh my God, like, what time is it? And I'm looking at the clock, like, and then they say, oh yeah, you're done. And I feel like it was gauze in my mouth. Like, it was like I feel like they put a lot of gauze in my mouth. They put it on this side and they put it on that side. Yeah, but they put it inside in my mouth. So yeah, I was like, okay. So my mouth was like, okay. And then after that, my legs were so numb because I was like, you know how your body sleeps in and your body doesn't wake up yet. So I got up. They got me a wheelchair, and I got up. My legs were wobbly. And after that, I sit in a chair, and there was a computer in there. So I was like, what time is it? And I'm like, everything's so blurry because my eyes were so blurry still. I'm like, where's the clock at? And I'm looking at the computer like, so it's like that. And then I told the doctor, like, way before I can keep my wisdom teeth and all that. So I was upset I couldn't keep my wisdom teeth because I will show you guys. I'll be having one like right here. So I will have it right here to show you guys. So I was upset. So yeah, I was upset because I couldn't keep my wisdom teeth on me. So yeah. So after that, I got up, looked at the clock, and it was ready. It was 2 hours. It was like the procedure was 2 hours because I got around like 2 hours and 4 minutes. So I was there. I ended the procedure ended at 12:24. So I was like, oh my god. So my family members, they call my family member in, and they meet me in the recovery room. So after that, I was laying there. I was freezing because my body was drained out a little bit. Because when your body's in a sanitary room and it's so freezing, your body is chilly, and my body was cold because it's day. And then they put me a cover. I was laying down and all that, and they gave me a note. And my family member was talking to my mom to how everything was and how I am. And I tried to get my phone and call her and all that. And my phone was so warm and it was about to die. So I was like, oh man, oh man. Like I was mad at myself because I was like, okay, no, no. So yeah. So yeah, I was like, okay. So after that, I was on a waiting list for the surgery I'm about to have in my mouth. So I was like, okay, wait. So after that happened, as I was like, okay, I tried to think about it. I was like, yeah. And then what happened after I got out of the room? They didn't send my family member to get the car. They wanted me and that family member to walk to the car because my body was so warm. So I was talking to that family member when we were walking to the car, and then after that I was done that, and then they gave me pain medication so to help me cope with it. So yeah. Then after that, and I spent 3 days at the house, my mouth hurting, my four wisdom teeth out. And after that, I had Wendy's, like I was still home by myself most of the time. My mom had to do errands, and my siblings were at school. And what else? And I was home, and my mouth was still hurting. I wanted to eat everything I wanted, but I can't because of how much it was hurting. So I didn't know if I had stitches or it was supposed to heal on its own. So happen as I was like, okay, I don't know what to do now. So after that, yeah, I'm trying to think. Sorry. After that, I was trying to think like I don't know what to do. No. So after that, my mouth started hurting. Yeah. Oh gosh, I kept my mouth and my mouth was healing little by little, and my mouth healed like maybe like in 3 weeks, almost a month. So my mouth was hurting. So yeah, and then after that, they said, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "Am I son with illnesses?" Yeah, I'm like, "Okay." I asked him, I want to get my, and the next appointment, I was waiting maybe 2 months after that. I was like, other thing, I want to get my braces removed. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get them removed. I'm tired of these things. So after that, we booked a date. After we booked a date, um, we had to plan what's gonna happen. So it's like I was scared. I want to ask, like, can I have the anesthesia to knock me out when I was doing it, but they can't do that. So after that, I went in the room by myself, lay down, and after that, after I lay down, they started taking the brackets out. So I was like, okay. And after that, they did that. After that, they tested me for a retainer. And I didn't get my retainer yet until maybe 2 days later, but I had my retainer and I took them out. I was happy. I was like, I only had to get the polish off, like with the glue off my teeth. So yeah. And after that, I was like, okay, okay. I have to get So after that, I was good about that part. So after that, I was cool about it. So it's like, okay. And then after that, I got my retainer. So as now, see, if you guys, I know everybody gets like permanent retainers, like right here, the teeth, but I didn't. They didn't do that for my insurance. Thank God, because I have one friend who has it, and I'd rather not. So this is my retainer, and this is a real replica of my teeth, and I look horrible right now, and it still fits, and it hurts, The top ones are the bottom ones don't fit no more because I don't need them. So it's like when I put them on, it hurts because it feels like it's so tight, and it means it's like holding everything together so my teeth don't shift. So they wanted me to wear like that retainer for maybe I haven't been wearing my retainer since 2 years. So yeah. So after that, they told me, oh, like just like wear it for 30 days, like all day, like morning, afternoon, night, till you sleep. And then they said maybe after the month after you do it only at night. So I've been doing that, and then after that, the the results came from straight teeth. So I was happy about it. So I never had. If I didn't say nothing, I'd be having metal mouth right now. So thank God. So yeah, and I got my braces off at August. Let me see, August of 2017, I think. Yep, August 30th at 2017 at 2:50 to 3:50. So an hour. And they took all this, they polished everything, and I was happy about it. So I was happy. They did before and after picture. I was happy about it because this baby needs to come out of the shell. So yeah. But yeah, nobody's on my live, so it's like at least I did my little story time. It took 20 minutes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy braces, my braces story time. So I hope you guys enjoy, comment, subscribe, and like my channel. Okay, peace.